Has Dunkey made any good videos? I should listen to Killua's theme. Oh, he already has a Resident Evil Dunk view. The official console tier list? No way. No way.
I would turn into a convertible.
Nothing special, but I still love how this Siam's song works with this animation. It's so good.
I'll check that out shortly. Yo, thank you, Oddity, for the 2. Thank you, Oddity, for the 2.
List of the best consoles, and before I kick this bad boy off, I just want to say that this is not an official list, meaning you cannot get mad at me no matter where I place these consoles, dumbass. I am a genius. I have run hundreds of mathematical equations to create this list. Some of it is initial impact, historical relevance, and also how do these games hold up today. So here we go. NES is in the game, the classic, the original. This is the machine that brought console gaming back to life.
All right. That's either an S or an A. That has to be an S or an A. Because, I mean, I say it's an S because, come on, it's the NES. It's the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's the beginning of the beginning. It is literally the Adam and Eve almost of consoles, bruh.
And it's the first console I ever had. Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt on one cartridge. If you know, you just know. And if you don't, go back to playing Fortnite, you fucking child. The NES has a library of over 700 games, but only one of them was good. Cartridges suck, always gotta blow into them, stupid.
He said only one of them was good? Super Mario Brothers 3, bro?
Controller sucks, graphics suck, Reggie is fucking stupid. Overall, C tier. Because
C?
We have to pay respect to the classics. Next up is the Sega SG-1000. What an amazing machine this was. Everybody had one of these.
Everybody had one of these? I've never even heard of this. What are you talking about? That shit is an F tier. I've never heard of this.
And if you didn't have one, it's because you had the Sega SC-3000, or you had none of them like everybody. Didn't even come out in America, doesn't even get placed on the tier list, C tier. Super cassette.
Same tier as the NES? This motherfucker playing. Hold up. Hold up, bro.
Vision. This has a calculator.
What is that?
B tier.
Yeah, what? Wait a minute. What was that?
Tier list C tier. Super cassette vision.
Super cassette vision? On top of the NES? What is this? I've never heard of this.
This has a calculator on the top. B tier.
Just because it has a calculator? Oh, nah. Nah, son. Hold up. This shit boiling my blood now. Hold up.
Sega Master System. Now, technically, the SG-1000 was Sega's NES, but the problem with that console was that most of the people watching this video probably thought I made that up as a joke. Sega Master System, however, there was like 3 people watching this who knew that was real. What's great about the Master System is that the pause button is located on the console instead of the controller. For that move, A tier. Casio PV1.
Wait, where were the other ones, dude? He brought it up to A tier. What happened to the other consoles?
For that move,
what happened to
A tier. Casio PV1000. This was an extreme.
What is a Casio? I thought those were only watches. I thought people only make watches of Casio.
Extremely blue console. A tier. The Atari 7800. Wow. This was the biggest number console ever, meaning it was the most powerful. Even if you throw in Xbox 360 at this thing, you're still left with 7,400 horsepower, and Atari utilized it all with the game
horsepower?
Beef Drop. This game sold 3 million copies. A tier.
Bro, he's putting the same console in the same tier. He grabbed the Sega Genesis in 3 separate frames and put it in A. Super Nintendo, bro, if that's just not an S, bro, for Super Nintendo with Super Mario Land, Yoshi's Island, bro.
Nintendo. Now we're talking some real talk. Mario was missing. Mario's Time Machine. Ooh, Shaq Fu. What the fuck more do you want? The 16-bit era was twice as much power as the 8-bit
What the fuck?
era, which meant that the games were twice as good, and this is why Super Nintendo is in the C tier. You guys are so pissed right now. Game Boy fucking sucks.
He knows!
Is in the C tier. You guys are so pissed right now. Game Boy fucking sucks. The original Game Boy was massive.
Okay, look, I gotta agree with that. The original Game Boy, that screen was garbage. It was like literally black and white with like a green in the background, and the dial knob was literally just a contrast. You could either make it bright, I mean not brighter, but lighter, and then darker with the contrast. I hated that shit.
It needed 4 AA batteries. The screen was horrific. It was green and black. Everything looked washed out. If there was a glare, you couldn't see anything. If it was too dark in the room, you couldn't see anything. Even for the time, the hardware was obnoxious. But it did have Tetris, so B tier. The Game Gear. You had to be a special kind of dumb to get this thing. B tier. Sega Genesis.
On top of the Super Nintendo, bro?
Has blast processing, which is still faster than any computer today, going all the way down to the C.
Bro, you put the Game Boy on top of the Super Nintendo, dude. How you rank all these three the same? I mean, I can't lie.
C tier. So we went through 8-bit, 16-bit, but what about 32-bit? Why don't you ever hear about 32-bit? Well, because the 32-bit era was a fucking disgrace. The biggest hardware release of this time was the Atari Jaguar, which was the most jag of all consoles. The only cool thing about this console was the name. Look at this controller. Atari.
What the fuck is that? That's a dumbass controller.
Huh? Atari, what? Why is there a phone on there? So that I can call Nintendo and order a better console? B tier for the
B. Okay, nah, let's just watch this.
Nintendo Virtual Sega Nomad. I will fucking kill Bowser. What's great about the Sega Nomad is that it lets you play Shaq.
Yo, Game Boy Color, man. My man's playing Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Or Oracle of Ages, one of the two. But that shit was my game with the Atomic Purple. Or was the Atomic Purple the see-through one? I love the freaking purple. I love this grape.
Fu anywhere you go. A tier easily. Sega Saturn. Wow. The Sonic game of the Sega Saturn was Sonic R, and that explains the sales of the
the freaking the soundtrack. Everyone spams me with the soundtrack of that shit.
Sega Saturn. And B tier. PlayStation. Okay.
Okay. No. You did Nintendo dirty. You did Nintendo dirty. You can't do Sony dirty as well.
We're cooking Monkey Catch, Tony the Rapping
Yes.
Beaver, Little Rick Skate Park. It was all of the games you wanted
Snake.
to play and like 50 RPGs. Keep in mind, this was back when RPGs were good. You know, before they were aimed at the Sonic Forces demographic. S tier for the Play System.
Let's fucking go.
Glover.
Nintendo 64, that's an easy S tier. You know why I'm so mad, chat? Because I literally had a reaction just like this when I was a kid, when I got a Nintendo 64, and I literally looked like this kid, and I ran up to the camera. I don't know where that footage is, but I wish I knew where that footage is, just so I could show you guys the amount of fucking hype that I had when I was a kid and I got a Nintendo 64. Bro, and I had it recorded. I don't know where that camera is. I don't know where that footage is.
Last Corpse, and that's all I need to say. S tier. Dreamcast. Am I right or am I right? Dreamcast is still the coolest console. Space Channel 5, Samba de Amigo, Shenmue, Power Stone, Seaman. The memory card was a little Game Boy, and you could play Crazy Taxi. S tier for the Dreamcast. PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2, bro. Nah, look, here's the thing, man. PlayStation 2 changed it all, bro. Was so yo, PlayStation 2, come on.
Oh, look at that. Look at the font on that logo.
Beautiful.
For the logo alone, I should put this in the S tier, but do not sleep on this library. X Squad, Elden Ring, Everhood, Orphan, Kessin, Tekken. Do I like PlayStation 2? Well, my man, I believe I do. D tier. You guys are so pissed right now. GameCube.
This motherfucker.
GameCube went.
Okay, no. GameCube. People are gonna shit on the GameCube, but GameCube was a fire console in my honest opinion. Was one of my favorite consoles growing up. I like the GameCube a lot. GameCube deserves S tier as well.
S tier. Xbox.
Happy Easter, Xbox.
The original Xbox had a very distinct smell when you got it out of the box. People who had Xbox know what I'm talking about. For that smell, I put Xbox at the B tier. Xbox 360.
Merry Christmas, Xbox. It's Usher.
Now we're coming full circle. Every single one of these broke down, but it had Call of Duty. Call of Duty is my favorite game. X tier for the Xbox. Hell.
What? No. You're cheating now. What the fuck?
Yeah. Fuck PlayStation. PS3. PS3 had the scariest commercials of any console. The low.
Nah, PS3 was revolutionary. Revolutionary, bro. PS3 revolutionary. My PS3 survived for like 5 years plus until the PS4 came out. Right when the PS4 came out and I caught my PS4, that's when my PS3 decided to get the yellow light of death. Xboxes were dying, and I remember when Xbox 360s, you had to wrap that shit in a goddamn blanket when it had the red ring of death, just so you could reset the internal timer, and you had to cook the motherboard. Yo, 360 was a disaster, bro. Come on.
Logo had the same font as Spider-Man 3, which is one of the best movies, and it had a Blu-ray player, which Xbox did not have. Xbox had HD DVD, which went out of business, making Xbox the laughingstock of the entire factory. Nintendo Wii. This is my mom's favorite.
The Nintendo Wii was hella revolutionary as well. When the Wii came out, every console tried to do what the Wii did. PlayStation tried to do it with the motion ball shit. Then Xbox tried to do the Kinect with the gyro shit. Yo, everybody tried to copy the Wii once the Wii did its shit.
Console. Everybody loved Wii Sports because it went. This is where Nintendo abandoned third-party developers by putting out a lower specs console, and during the Wii U era, that was a big deal. That meant no Rockstar, no Bethesda, no Ubisoft, no EA, no BioWare, no Valve. These were the titles carrying PS3 and Xbox, and they weren't available on the Wii. Luckily for Nintendo, Bethesda, Ubisoft, EA, BioWare, and Valve stopped making video games. B tier. Wii U, more like PU.
He put it at a B tier? What? B?
Nintendo went, hey, what if we make a bunch of video games? Gamers do not play games, Nintendo. Very out of touch and bad console. F tier.
Damn, Wii U got the F tier?
Xbox One is a legend. With this console, Microsoft wanted to come up with an even dumber name than the Wii U. Xbox One is actually the third Xbox, and it's like they say, good things come in threes. Fortnite, Madden, Assassin's Creed, Apex Legends, Among Us. Xbox One going in the X tier.
Come on, dude. Now you capping out the wazoo.
PlayStation 4, more like the gay station 4, am I right? Because in every single game on the PS4 you were playing as a gay woman. Sony just got...
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He kind of spitting. Oh, he kind of spitting. Oh, shit. I can't even fucking, like, disregard what he just said.
Got way too political this generation and started putting out these really bad games where all the characters are having emotions. Neil Cuckman turned God of War into a freaking soy boy.
Yo, did they actually turn him into a soy boy? I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I haven't played this God of War, and I know this game is free on the PlayStation Collection, and I know this game did like excellently in regards to sales. I've never played this. Like what? Did he turn into a cuck? Like a soy boy?
Bloodborne sucked, it was too hard. Overall, PS4 was a big mistake.
Oh,
F tier.
not F
Nintendo
tier. I love
Switch,
PS4.
More like I want to switch to having a better console like the Xbox. Nintendo was famous for having no good video games like Fortnite. The big thing with the Switch is its portability, but once again, Nintendo is out of touch. I haven't left my house in years. F tier for the Failtendo Switch. PC. Hell yeah. PC has the best graphics easily. I got the NVIDIA 10 million hooked up running that Among Us in 12K.
He said that NVIDIA 10 million hooked up to play Among Us at 12K.
What's nice about PC is that you get the backwards compatibility with NES, SNES, Genesis, PS1, PS2,
That's
N64,
true.
Game Boy, DS, and arcade cabinets thanks to emulation. But more importantly, you can play Hearthstone, S tier for the PC. PlayStation 5. This is live. I love scalping these things. Last week I was at Walmart and I saw a 7-year-old boy reaching for a PS5, but I said very sternly, "Nuh-uh," and the kid looked confused and kind of afraid, and so I was able to grab the PS5 and I think he started crying. C tier for the PS5. And finally we arrive at the pinnacle. The Xbox Series X, not to be confused with the Xbox One X, which is a different console that just came out. Microsoft are the masters of video games and marketing. A couple months ago, they were going to double the price of Xbox Live, but then immediately back down, and that's what I love about Microsoft as a company. The new Perfect Dark will be the first quadruple A video game, which is a Mega 64 video. So Xbox One X going into the X tier, and there you have it. That's the tier list. As always, don't even bother trying to debate me because I will absolutely destroy you. Happy Thanksgiving, Xbox.
Happy Thanksgiving, Xbox. Happy Thanksgiving, Xbox. Happy Thanksgiving, Xbox.